Part 3. When I was ranting about this earlier with my husband, he said that people don't know what to ask for. Well, I just gave you the clue on what to ask for. But this is also why I say people should shoot for positions that are higher than what they're really looking for. If you're currently a junior, whatever, apply for a senior in that same category. Apply for a step higher than where you are. Because although you may not meet everything that the company is looking for, you may not tick every box, but you may tick just enough that they call you in for an interview. And then you're able to justify why you're asking for what you're asking for. Always shoot higher, because if you shoot higher, chances are you will probably land where you want to land. And then he said, well, people don't want to shoot too low. If they don't give enough of a number, if they give too low of a number, that's what they'll get. If they give too high of a number, they won't get a call back. None of that is true. All of that is myth. If you shoot too low, a good company will never underpay you what you're worth. And if you shoot too high, it doesn't mean you won't get the call back, but it does open the door for negotiation. If you shoot too low, for instance, in my company, if I know the range is 60 to 70, and someone comes in and they say, 55, if they put 55, I'm not going to give them 55. It doesn't benefit me to pay you less. It benefits me to give you what we're offering for the role, because we don't want to lose you. This is also why a lot of companies will ask candidates, are you currently interviewing with anyone else? Are you talking to other companies? Because they want to retain your interest, because they really need to fill these roles. So give a number that makes sense, is what I'm trying to say. If you think you shoot too high, they're going to underpay you. Don't ever think that. Do your research and then you'll know where to shoot. If you overshoot, it opens the door for negotiation. Because, for instance, I had a guy come in, senior vice president. He was looking for over $200,000. And I said, hey, we're not paying that much, but we can meet you here. He thought about it. Okay, well, you know what? I can deal with that number, but are you willing to increase my PTO by 3 days? Of course we can increase your PTO by 3 days. Find other ways to negotiate. Just because they won't meet you where you want to be doesn't mean that they won't bend in another area. Also, hey, I can start at $120,000 a year, but in 6 months, will you consider giving me an increase based on my performance? More than likely, if it's a good company, they will say yes. Why? Because in 6 months, we know once you hit the ground running, you're going to do everything you need to do to ensure that you get that bonus. That benefits us. So why not? Nobody wants to go back in the marketplace trying to find somebody else to do what you've been doing for 6 months. So it opens the door for negotiations.